Okay. Give me just a second, YouTube. I am connecting still in other places. Alrighty, I think we're good to go. So welcome. Hello, everybody, new friends and old friends. I am Nicole and I am going live in two different places. So, oh, you can hear me talking. Give me just a second. Turn myself down. So I'm live on YouTube right here, there, and then live on Facebook here. Hello. So drop a comment below if you're here in either place so that I can start sending you Reiki in just a minute. And if you want Reiki, tell me exactly what your intention is. So like I said, my name is Nicole for any of our new friends, and I love to help others raise their vibration, activate their soul's blueprint, and awaken to their spiritual soul gifts. So what exactly does that mean? That just means activating what you came here to do, what your life mission is, what your purpose is on this planet we call Earth. So that's what I love to do. Now, for the Black Friday special, the heart healing during the holidays, that is a special that has 4 energy healing sessions. It can be in person or at a distance. You can choose, doesn't matter, but those 4 sessions are Reiki, angelic healing, sound therapy. Oh, good. I'm glad that you found it, Carmel. All the things that I do. And so it also includes a 30-minute oracle card reading via email. Or we can meet on Zoom live to do that oracle card reading and I can record it. Whatever you prefer, it doesn't really matter. But that whole package is $300. And in that package, like I said, there are 4 sessions. I love doing at least 4 package sessions because that's when I really find that we are able to move through things like negative patterns, right? Toxic habits. And that's when we're really able to start activating our soul's divine blueprint. Hello, Spooky. You coming to say hi, girl? Come on. All right, ouch, it's on my hair. Really need to get this trimmed so it stops getting on my hair. So in that 4 package vessel, that's really what it is. It's a vessel to help you be able to activate that blueprint so that you have support, so that you are divinely guided, so that you can continue to raise your vibration. So that not only that, but you can really allow yourself to have a deeper connection with your higher self, with your divine power, and start detaching from the past. Hello, Spooky. Say hello. And we want to detach from the past because when we are holding on to the past, that's us living in the past, right? That's us living in our trauma. That's us living in a toxic, negative pattern. And what I love to do is really help people understand and realize that you don't have to live in the past. You can do what we call collapsing the timeline, right? And to make a very basic, brief explanation of collapsing timelines is that you are detaching from the past. You're no longer letting that past trauma live inside your cells. You are no longer allowing it to control your life. You are detaching from it. You are able to move through it, see it, recognize it, but no longer have it be a part of you, right? So you're collapsing a timeline. You're moving into a different space quantumly. You're moving into a different vibration, a different frequency. So Facebook, I don't see any comments. So if you're live, if you could just comment for me so I at least know that the comments are working while I pull it up on my computer because I think I just can't see them. So give me a minute with my technical difficulties. This is the one time that I didn't have the video pulled up for comments. So it's the one time I can't see comments, go figure. It always happens like that, you know? Okay, now I can see your comments on my computer. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Martha. All right, so let's start. Just some cleansing, like I said, comment if you want some Reiki and what your specific intention is, or if there's no intention, just let me know that it's for your highest and greatest good, okay? So what I would love to focus on real quick is just grounding everybody. So taking a big deep breath in and sighing out anything that's no longer serving you. So do that breath a couple more times. Focus on bringing in more love and light through your nose, letting go of that stress through your mouth. Okay. All right, Aunt Diane, we're going to start with you. You said Reiki for serenity of mind and also love and happy Thanksgiving. I love you, Aunt Diane. Okay. Cleansing you, Aunt Diane. And immediately the guides are saying that we're going to your throat chakra. So I'm going to spend some time there in your throat chakra. So you might find it helpful if you just do some neck rolls while the Reiki is sending to you. And really what your guides are saying is that a lot of this energy that's in your throat chakra it's stuff that needs to come out. So whether that be things that you need to voice, and if you can't voice them, then perhaps can you write them down in a journal, or write it down and burn it, or write it down and rip it up. Do something, or even talking to yourself works too. I do that all the time. And it really helps to get that energy out of the throat chakra so that you can move on through that blockage, right? You're moving through it instead of around it. Hold on now, because some of the comments disappeared. All right, well, I know I saw your comment, Aunt Anne. So there you go, there's yours. Carmel, a need piece now, retail today is testing. I imagine it is. So we are going to your root chakra. We are going to use handy dandy black kyanite. I love this. So we're going to let that black kyanite kind of just sit on your root chakra for a minute and allow for that to help heal that center. So it's just energetically fusing with your root chakra. Okay, and now I'm going to move on to just sending Reiki to your root. Okay, so Carmel, what your guides would like for you to do is stomp. So I don't know if you're on a break right now. Even if you're in the car, stomp your feet, because your root chakra needs some movement. And I know that you are working, so going for a walk is probably not going to happen. So stomp a little bit. Okay, finally got all the comments to work. Oh, and Carmel, I'm placing a golden bubble around you, your physical body, that will also protect your emotional body, your mental body, your etherical body. This golden bubble is going to help shield so that negative energy is not penetrating your physical and emotional etheric bodies, blah, 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 right? It's going to help you maintain your own energy, let go of that energy that's not yours and not serving you, okay? All right. Martha said that she has her kitty here too. So a new Lifetime soul showed last night, angry, humiliated. I held him all night. Oh, okay. So it wasn't you. Okay. I thought you meant you were seeing another like life of yours, but no, I don't think that's what you're saying. I held him all night. This precipitated a huge wave of fear in my mother's ancestral line. I cleared it with Psyche. I'm exhausted, completely empty, need some support during this tsunami of fear from the lineage. Okay, so Martha, let me know if you still want me to send you Reiki. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing because Carmel says she's stomping in her office. Good. It's kind of like a tantrum, and sometimes we just need to let it out, okay? I love you, Carmel. And okay, perfect. So Martha, what I was saying is, because you said make no intentions during the dark moon phase until after 4. We need to be empty for this phase. I don't believe that. I don't follow that. If you do, that's fine. But I don't know if you want me to send you Reiki still or not. So comment and let me know. And I will send Brandy Reiki. In the meantime, Brandy, what I want you to focus on is, okay, I'm just start raking your whole body while I'm talking, okay? I have a lot to say because I've been here many times, as you know. Just let's get some oils going, some third eye oil, and really start breaking into this new phase for you. So what I think the universe does sometimes is not so much test us as like a test that we pass or fail. I think it's more of a test to help us recognize and embody how we can heal ourselves. So in other words, what I'm saying to you is this is a time for you and for a lot of people, I've noticed, to focus on what it is that you can do to help yourself right now. So instead of remaining stuck, like, I don't know if you're in the beginning of the video or not, because, couldn't see any comments. But just in case, I'm going to repeat the message. The whole time is linear thing. I know you've taken Reiki from me, so you know that's just BS, not true. But when we are, if you think about it, when we do subscribe to that belief of time is linear, or we're in a lower consciousness, we are very connected to the past. And I'm not saying this is how it shows up for you. I'm saying this is how it shows up for most people who I've noticed over the years have their own energy healing business. What happens is they get burned out. They're giving so much. And again, it's really easy for women, for empaths, for mothers to do this, to give everything, everything, everything. And then at the end of the day, we're drained, we're tired, we're exhausted. We need to take care of ourselves. We've got nothing left, right? So I say that because sometimes when we go through that transition and we are in a better place vibrationally and we make all these offerings, we start our business, we eventually get down to that burned out place, right? And we make offers and nobody buys them, right? Or we're not in a space where we feel like we can heal. Well, the thing is, you can disconnect from that energy. So, Brandy, that's what I'm saying to you. Disconnect from that energy. And what I mean by disconnect from that energy is go back to your Karuna Reiki manual. Go back to Hearth. Go back to Halu. Go back to Zonar. Go back to those symbols. Go back to those deeper meditation practices and see if you can help yourself through this phase and see if you can help detach, cut cords from that energy. And a big part of that for me, obviously, as you know, is meditation. Why I love meditation is because not only does it help my brain slow down, which I'm trying to slow down verbally, Joanna, since you told me I talk too fast, slow down. So when our brain slows down that emotional response, it's easy to tell if we're coming from that lower vibration or if we're coming from a higher vibration. It's easier for us to decide to come from that higher vibration. Tell me if this is making sense to you. And when you go back to your Karuna Reiki manual, you will be reminded, unless you are already, I don't know, you'll be reminded of what those symbols can do. You'll be reminded that you can meditate with, oh good, I'm so glad it helped, Carmel. You'll be reminded of meditation skills that you've learned. You'll be reminded of those mudras that you can use. You'll be reminded of the symbols that you can use. So I really want you to focus on that. When the universe deals us these cards, it's to remind us that we have all the tools within us and that we just very simply need to do it. I'm going to give another example here. Carrie, you and I have very similar car trauma. So I had a really bad car accident when I was 17 and I almost died. So it's very traumatic for me. And for a long time, I could not drive on the highway. It was very anxiety provoking and to the point where I couldn't do it. I couldn't even like white knuckle it. It was just horrible. So I broke down when I called you a dare after we had like some blues festival, Green Turtle. I called you because my car broke down on 200 in the dark and I was like, shit, I don't know what I'm going to do. John wasn't here. My car wasn't starting. I couldn't jump it because I couldn't get it into neutral. It was like this whole freaking thing. All right. So that trauma came back from the car accident. Okay. Like got triggered. I could smell burned rubber. The flashing lights of the cop car was a lot. And so after that, I was like, oh, I need to go back to therapy and do EMDR. And Carrie, that's why I was talking about you, because I've talked to you about this, I think. And then Lupe, I've talked to you about EMDR therapy as well. And it really reminds me of hypnosis, because you're like basically following fingers and doing all sorts of things to clear it from your brain. Okay. But what I've noticed is that now the original trauma, right, was that really bad car accident when I was 17. But now on top of that, there have been all of these other little things that have happened since then that are just compounding that trauma and building onto it. So I was talking to Holly on Monday and I said, I'm really irritated because I keep seeing these car accidents and things, and it's like in my consciousness and it's pissing me off. And so that's when she said, which is what I'm telling you to you, Brandy, well, maybe it's really just your soul, the universe showing that you can handle it now. You can handle it now. You have the skills. You are doing better. It's not a test. It's just more of like you can do it. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to say to you here too, Brandy. I totally understand where you're coming from. 100% get it. It's really frustrating. My foot's asleep. Sorry for waiting. Got to wake it up again. And I want you to be able to return to your tools. I want you to be able to work through it. I want you to be able to do the meditations, to do the symbol work, to do the Reiki. And thirdly, secondly, whatever point I'm on here, this is a good tip for everybody, bringing light in. Anybody can do that. You don't have to be a Reiki master to do that. It's just a simple visualization of you bringing light into your body, either from the earth and bringing it up, or from the heavens and bringing it down. Or you can do both and have them meet in your heart, in your center, or you can just do whatever you want. It doesn't matter, whatever feels good to you, but bringing that light into your body to help clear yourself. And sometimes I use selenite energy or whatever crystal energy, and I just ask it to deeply penetrate my cells. And then I bring in a light and flush myself with light and crystals on the inside out. Okay. All right, Brandy, I'm glad that it's making sense. Your entire body has been Reiki'd, but your heart really would like for you to go back to that Karuna Reiki manual, specifically the Zonar and Halu and Hearth symbols. You are very artsy. By the way, whether you believe that or not, you are. And so I want you to focus on what it looks like to you to have these symbols around you, even if it's you are drawing them in your bathroom mirror or on your bathroom mirror. Do it. You are. What I also want you to do is put it on like a sticky note or a piece of paper and put it in your bra. Okay. Sonar, Halo, and Hearth for the bra thing. Okay. Don't forget to take it out when you put it in the wash. All right. Martha, you said you want some support. Okay, I could see a couple people are on YouTube now too. So just let me know if you want any Reiki on YouTube. Tell me exactly what it is that you want. So where are you? Martha, where'd you go? Okay, support Reiki. Okay. Knocked over the abundance candle. Maybe that was for you, Brandy. Abundance coming your way. Okay. Martha needs some supportive Reiki. Glad that you needed that, Brandy. If I could just do Reiki all day, I would never get cold. So hot when you do Reiki, you know? Okay, so what we are doing, Martha, is surrounding you with Reiki. So very similar to like a tornado cyclone of good energy all around you. So it's not like a bubble that's staying still. It's just slowly circling around you. They said that'll be there for the next 12 hours. Clearing our throat chakra. Yes, Spooky, we hear you. And we're so happy that you're not choking on all of our emotions and that you're just meowing. Good work, girl. Hey, Martha. Okay, that feels a lot better. All right, go back up to the top so I can see everybody's comments. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, Penny Russell needs some patience and holding on to negativity. Okay. My comment to you about my comment to Brandy about the light work, remember to do that as well. Penny, I don't remember. Do you have a selenite wand? And I don't know if you're home or not, so maybe you're out of town. But I will be your surrogate. There's so much throat work going on here. 'Tis the holidays, right? And don't forget, I do have that boundaries Reiki session on YouTube. So if you feel you need some extra support with boundaries for the holidays, please feel free to do that. Okay. Cleansed you, Penny. And Penny, I am going to go ahead and just encase your entire body in both Halu and Hearth. And for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, a couple of them do because they've been through Karuna Reiki. So I promise you, they know what I'm talking about. It's interesting because at first, Penny, you were like a little body, like in Halu and Hearth, but it was like showing me you were tiny next to a pyramid, basically. And then I was like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like her being tiny. So then all of a sudden you breathed and you just became as big as the symbol, as both symbols, because they're just overlaid on top of each other. So you became as big as both of the symbols from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And I think that's really speaking to your abilities to safely express yourself and your ability to safely dissolve negative energy. You can do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm working my way down. All right, Maureen, hello, my dear. We're going straight to your solar plexus. So I'm infusing yellow light into your solar plexus. Maureen, do you really prefer to go by Mo? Let me know. I feel like I've asked you that before, but I don't remember what you said. So we're focusing on just lightening up that chakra space so that you can feel more confident in yourself, so that you can feel like you are connected to your gut, your second brain, so that you know what the answer is for you. Yes, no, but you can also more easily set boundaries. Mo. Okay, perfect. Mo. So if you happen to have sun by you today, Mo, go outside and cup some in your hand and then just bring it to your stomach. If you are not, and there's not like a good sun out today, you can use citrine and just lay it on your solar plexus and breathe in and out and ask that the citrine penetrates your cells so that you can have that expanded, joyful, sunny energy in your solar plexus. Okay. All right, Stephanie, I see you. Okay. We are going to clear some frustration for you, Stephanie. Like, that's like the best way I can describe it. It's like an energy of a frustration of not being where you want to be or something. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from it. So if you're still alive, let me know. So I'm going to Reiki your sacral chakra, Stephanie. I know you've done a lot of sacral chakra work this week, this month. Make sure that you do the Empress activation if you haven't yet, Stephanie, inside the Reiki Mystery School, so that you can connect more with that Empress and activate that Empress energy. And if you fall asleep, it's fine. All right, I'm gonna put in some empowerment in there for you. Okay, done. Hi, Maria. All right, moving on to you, my dear. Maria, we are going to your head, and really it's like your third eye. It's your third eye and your throat. Almost like sinuses, but it feels more than just sinuses. So I'm just listening to messages. Do you have a rice pack, Maria, at home? And why I say that is I think it would be helpful if you had something to lay over your eyes like that, like a rice pack, especially if you can put some lavender on it and really allow for some light weight on your eyes, but also, the lavender to help break up some of that inflammation that you may have there. Because I'm showing it's like a lot of fog, and it's really like your ears and your third eye. So to me, it's really speaking to, okay, perfect. I'm glad that you do. Awesome. It's really speaking to me, not just like a physical symptom. If you're home, then you're here. And, when the weather goes back and forth like this, it's hard for my body chemistry to keep up. And so I immediately get inflamed if I'm not on top of it, right? So then I kind of get like that nasty allergy stuff going on. So like, I feel like that's a part of it, but it's also very emotional and spiritual as well. So those three different bodies, that's why I want you to be able to take care of the physical part with the heaviness, with the lavender, but then also take care of yourself emotionally and etherically and spiritually by giving yourself Reiki, I think that would be really helpful. So I'm also sending you Reiki though, of course. And whenever you do this, I am telling my higher self to send you Reiki at that time as well. So you'll get Reiki from me and then Reiki from yourself as well, and then whoever else you want to pull in guide-wise for that. I think that's really going to help break up some of that fog in your third eye. Yeah, because there's fear in there that's ready to be released. And that's why it's coming up. it wants to be released. It's ready to be released. So you just have to be willing to release it. So easy, right? Okay. I think I've gotten everyone. Let me know if I've missed you since we've had some technical difficulties. I want to make sure that I got everyone. So comment if I did miss you. And don't forget about the Black Friday sale. A lot of what we've done today is really what I want to focus on during that package. So really letting go of old stories, bringing in new, fresh energy, writing the future, separating yourself from the past and collapsing that timeline. Okay. So that's the focus. I really want to, yes, easy peasy, Maria, easy peasy. I really want to help you all raise your vibration and feel good in activating your soul's blueprint and your divine spiritual soul gifts. And that doesn't always mean that you're a healer. I mean, soul gifts are amazing. Like my husband, his soul gift is logistics, and you can see my face, like even thinking about it, I'm like, you like numbers and figuring things out? I don't, but that's his soul gift, So when I say soul gifts, it's not like you have to have your own business or you have to be a spiritual leader. Hey, Adair. Adair, no, go ahead. Tell me what you would like. I'm happy to send you Reiki right now. But that's my point. When you activate your soul's blueprint, you're just activating what naturally comes to you. So it's not always just for healers. It's just a lot of you happen to be healers. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I don't remember right now. But Adair, I'll hang out for a minute. Just cleansing my hands from the Reiki. All right. I hope you all are going to have a fabulous holiday season, and remember to take care of yourself. Remember to breathe deeply. Remember, if you're a Reiki master, to do your own Reiki. And a few of you looks like just hopped on, so tell me if you want some Reiki.